Hi, my name is Ambrosee Piresson.
And I'm Tess, Hebert, and our topic is polyethylene.
As Tess said, our material that we chose was polyethylene, and the device we used to study more about it are plastic bottles. Polyethylene can be found in many different settings, such as household, buildings, and construction.
Plastic bottles were first commercially used in 1947, but because it was not widely used, it was actually quite expensive when it was first found. It became inexpensive when high-density polyethylene was introduced in the 1950s. There's many benefits to plastic bottles. They're lightweight, they have low production and transportation costs, they're sturdier than glass, which makes them safer than the glass bottles that were used before their widespread production, and their uses range from everything from water to soft drinks, milk, ink, motor oil, shampoo. We can use plastic for just about anything.
The composition of plastic bottles are made of two main polyethylene forms, which is polyethylene terephthalate, which comes from petroleum hydrocarbons and terephthalic acid. But the main ingredient in or composition of plastic bottles is high-density polyethylene, which is made of mainly petroleum.
The compound found in plastic bottles is polyethylene. Three objects that contain that material are flexible drinking glasses, meaning those made of plastic food wrap, and buckets. There are many objects made of polyethylene, but these are just three examples.
Polyethylene was discovered in 1933 when a test vessel leaked a trace of oxygen into a fresh ethylene sample, and next morning they found that polyethylene had formed overnight. In the 1970s, they added magnesium chloride for flexibility.
The method of production for polyethylene, it's made by several methods: by addition, polymerization of ethene, which is principally produced by the cracking of ethane and propane, naphtha, and gas oil.
Applications of polyethylene in society are huge, especially in the 21st century. Polyethylene is used in everything from trash bags to appliance casings. This is mainly because it is thermoplastic, which means it turns to liquid when heated and solid when cooled. Its liquid state allows it to be molded, cast, and injected into various thicknesses and shapes for all kinds of products.
The commercial or economic impact of this material, it made taking drinks and food with you much less expensive. It was less expensive for the producer to produce this product and transport it because it was much lighter than glass. It also brought down the prices for the consumer because they were no longer paying for glass bottles and containers and other very expensive items that they just simply needed to carry around their food and drinks. It's also more convenient for the consumer because it is less expensive, because it's lighter, and it's widely available.
Some interesting facts about polyethylene and plastic water bottles is plastic water bottles are recyclable, which means we can always turn them back into liquid form and mold it into something new. It doesn't corrode, which its upside is that the material lasts long, but that is also the downside, especially when you think of the environmental effects it has. It takes a PET plastic bottle over 250 years to decompose, which, as you can see, can have a serious effect to our environmental challenges such as global warming.